Hey guys, Lisa here, and you're probably wondering who is this woman? There's no ball cap and there's a smidge of makeup on tonight. Yes, I do occasionally leave my house and go out in public looking like a complete human being. That said, I had a really cool topic I want to talk to you guys about today. I was talking with my coach. Many of you guys know that I'm a big CrossFitter, and my coach and I were talking last week about how we both seem to have gotten off track. It happens. We're humans. It happens to everybody. If someone tells you they don't ever get off track, then I don't think they're being 100% honest with themselves. And we were saying, what do we need to do to get back on track? And, well, I started listing off all the things that, I need to do. I need to, go to the gym regularly. I need to eat cleaner and get back on my plan. I need to meditate again. I need to drink lots of water, all these things that I needed to do. And she said, well, I want to ask you to consider this. She said, the track might be different. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. And so what she meant by that was that, so you guys have heard me talk about my fitness journey. And 2 years ago, the track, so FYI, the track has changed. 2 years ago, the track was just get into the gym, do as much of a workout as you can, give it your all, and don't give up. Well, that's still my track, but now my track is different. Now my track is I have been eating pretty clean, right? And those say hello to my dogs. This is real world, so the dogs are going to bark. But consider this, that, that first time my track was that I needed to just get in the gym and be consistent with my workouts. Well, now I'm doing that. I've added on that nutritional component. I've added on taking vitamins. I've added on that I meditate. So getting back on track might be something else. The bar can get raised. So your track, it's like we talk about the goals getting changed. So my track or my bar has been raised now to a higher level. So getting back on track isn't necessarily getting back on that track, but maybe getting on another track. So I want you guys to consider, thanks, Sherry. I want you guys to consider that your track may have changed. It's kind of like a coach of mine once said to me, she said, that line that you do, I'm going to try and do it so you guys can see it. Like when you go up and up and up, you start off down here, but then you have these ups and downs. Well, this is where I started off. And I go up here and then I come down again. And then I go up here and come down again, and so on and so on and so on. And this point is a lot lower than this point is. But this might be my low point for here. So so I want you guys to consider that's like you frame, it's the way you frame things, it's the way, it's your mindset, it's looking at where you are now and adjusting that track or adjusting that goal, and deciding what are the things I need to add in. Because listen, y'all, your track isn't going to be the same your whole life. Your track's going to change a whole lot. So think about where you are, where you've come from, what new things are in your life, what new goals you have, and how do you need to adjust that track. And then I think you'll say, okay, I don't need to get back on track. I need to look at my new track, create a new one, and get on that one. So that was just a really interesting conversation that we had. And it really struck me and resonated with me. So since we had this conversation last week, since we had this conversation, this week I've been looking at what is my new track? What are the new goals that I need to set for myself? What is the new plan I need to be creating and following to use that new track to get even further than I was before? So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. I like that, how has your track changed? So I'd love to hear how your tracks have changed. Give me a shout here in the messages. Tell me how your track has changed. Tell me what you're doing differently. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, y'all. And remember, go out there and make your own small magic. Bye, y'all.